Hey everybody, happy Monday. How are you guys? I hope you had a great weekend. I hope. We had beautiful weather here where I am. It was absolutely gorgeous out. I just need to find a brush real quick, you guys. I have so many flyaways. Like, I don't know if you guys can see like all that. I'm gonna use some of Pharmacy's eyebrow pomade. You guys, I'm telling you, this stuff works amazing if you have like flyaways. Like, I just put a little bit onto the brush, and I just kind of, it's not gonna hurt your hair at all. And it keeps those flyaways like at bay. So not only is it good for your eyebrows, but it is good for flyaways, you guys, because look at all of those. I used, let me just get that patted down. I used a new hair straightener, and it burnt my hair, you guys, like bad. I am a big Lange, I guess that's how you say it, girl, and I usually only use their products, and for some reason I had a bright idea to try a new one that wasn't from them, and holy bejesus. Like, can you see that? That's like all from that new straightener. Terrible, 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 you guys. Highly do not recommend getting like no name or like just willy-nilly straighteners from like TJ Maxx and stuff, because you'll regret it. I know I did, at least. Okay, so let me just tuck that back there. We are going to do a really awesome makeup look today using all Pharmacy. I am going to start off by going in with my CC cream. But first, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the elixir. I love this stuff, you guys. It's just a really great elixir oil. It's got so many benefits. You can use it on your hair, your face, your body, like anywhere you want, you can use this, okay? And it smells really good. It has like a very nice citrus scent to it, which I appreciate. I love it. It's like very like uplifting, invigorating. The smell wakes you up. So I do like to use that before I go in with anything else on my skin. But that is what it looks like. It comes in this gorgeous packaging, guys. And this stuff is not cheap packaging. It's really heavy duty. And then I'm going to go in with some of our CC primer, because this is going to help to counteract that redness that I have going on right now. I have been out in the sun a lot in the last couple of weeks because we have been doing yard work. So that's what I'm going to use. We've been doing yard work, putting up new fencing and landscaping and cutting down trees and just all the things. We had a lot of stuff left from the previous owners that owned the house that we bought. So we needed to get rid of all that stuff, break down things. So we ended up getting a dumpster, renting a dumpster, and that's what we've been doing the last 2 weekends, you guys. Like, it's been crazy. Just trying to get all of that cleaned out and put up a new fence, because I'm all about saving money. So anything that I know that we can do ourselves, like we will put the sweat into it because I'm all about saving the money. Because I have goals for next summer, you guys. I want a pool. I want a fire pit. I want new deck furniture. So yeah, if I can save money and put that money towards that, I am good to go. I also want to do like a little basketball court for my son. So we are going to save money wherever we can. Okay, so I'm putting that, I put that on, I should say. You can tell it already cut down a lot of the redness. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of our regular primer, the mattifying primer, because I don't really want this to be a glowy look, because I'm going to do more of a fall-inspired look. So I'm just putting that on places that I have a little bit more of enlarged pores and a little bit more texture. And I have a lot of texture like right in here. So I'm just taking like little tiny baby dots. And I just go in and I kind of press that in. And then we're just gonna let that sit for a second. The longer you let it sit, the better. Ideally, if you could let it sit on your skin for like a good 2 to 3 minutes, it's definitely helpful so it can do its job properly. Okay. And then in the meantime, I'm going to go back in with our eye gel. And a little goes a long way, you guys. This little jar is going to last you so long, it's not even funny. And I have to actually do my brows. They need to be done again. It's funny, this eye used to have big spots, like a lot of spottiness. And then this eye was really full. And now this eye has like spottiness right there and the other eye is getting full. It's so weird. So weird. I don't know what causes it. It's like, I don't know. But anyways, I love this because it's very cooling feeling on the eyes, on your eyebrows, I should say. Not your eyes, guys. Oh, okay. Today, we are going to go in with CC Cream, because we haven't used it in a while. I'm going to go in with the shade Medium. And what I like to do is put some on and use my fingers to kind of warm it up to my skin. And then I will take my Beauty Blender and kind of like just blend it all in. Make sure there's no like lines. You can, you know, like when you put stuff on with your fingers or a brush, you tend to get those almost like, you can see like where you applied it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. And this is a color corrector. It is a light to medium weight it's not a foundation. I mean, it's definitely a CC cream, but it has the same benefits as a foundation, if that makes sense. Like, you're going to get a lot of coverage from this. It's not your typical BB or CC cream that you're probably used to. You're probably used to ones that have very little payoff and very little pigment, that are kind of just something that kind of goes on just to like slightly even out your skin. Ours are very different in the way that they give you the benefits of a full foundation without using a full foundation. And I find by using my fingers, it goes and it spreads it on really nicely. Then I just take my Beauty Blender, and it's damp, and I just kind of just softly pounce just to get rid of any like stroke marks from my fingers. Don't forget to take it down your neck, you guys. It's important. You don't want a huge demarcation line right here. It does not look good. And then yesterday, I cut my chin on a bush outside. It was like a pricker bush. And I went to flip the branch into the barrel that we were using to put all the trimmings of the tree in, and it got me right there. And it hurt and it bled, and I'm like, wow, crazy for such a little, like, such a little thing, but it bled and bled. I had to put a Band-Aid on. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. I think I'm gonna go in with 00 so we can just lighten up a little bit. I'm not a big fan of like super light under eyes. It's just not my thing. I know a lot of people love it, but it's just not my thing. I like to stay closer to my skin tone. And let me find my baby blender. I love these little blending buds. They're so cute. And they really get right in to where you need them to. And if you go a little too far down, like I did by mistake, you can just go back in and put a little bit more of the CC cream, or just a little bit of tinted powder under your eyes. Okay, see how that just brightened it up a little bit? Just a little bit. And then I want to just put a little tiny dot. This is just one shade deeper. And I like to put it right there because I have like, I've had it now for a couple of years. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it won't go away. So I just like to kind of go under with a deeper shade on that section. And then put a little bit, just a little bit, and CC, just to reblend that, because I could see a little bit of line there. Okay. So next step, you guys, is going to be a little contour, and we are going to use one of the new contour sticks. I've been loving them, you guys. These are cream contour sticks. This is in the shade Smize, and I love these contour sticks. You guys know I am such a cream girl. A cream girl. I love cream products. As I've gotten older, like, cream products are where it's at. It makes such a difference. At least I feel it does. But you do you, boo. If you like powder, use powder. I'm gonna use one of my clean Kabuki brushes from Pharmacy to start blending that in. And I like the color Smize because it's a really pretty, it's a pretty shade. Has a really pretty undertone to it. We do have one other shade. I personally don't like the other one. It's too gray based for me. This is like the perfect. And then I go up when I blend up. I don't blend down, I blend up. But yeah, I love cream products, you guys. I hope that Farmacy continues to come out with more and more cream products. That would be amazing for us older ladies. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people my age that use powder products all the time. I can feel a hair. Where is it? There we go. And they look phenomenal on them. I am not so lucky. I don't look as well with powder products anymore. So whenever I can utilize a good cream product, that's what I'm going to do. Every time. Because I just like the way it looks on my skin. So I am so happy that they brought these out. So we have two contour shades, and then we have blushes. I think there's two other ones. I have two. I think there might be either one or two more, but I'm telling you, so good. And they're really like, see how easy that glides on? It's so easy to blend out. Look at that. Like, I'm hardly, I know, might look like I'm rubbing hard, but I'm not, I promise you. It's so easy to blend them out. It's crazy. Even the blushes, like, that's it. Like, you don't even have to rub hard. These just blend out so well. Simple kabuki brush, any type of blush brush. Look at how easy that is, you guys. Look how beautiful and easy that is. It's incredible. I'm telling you, cream products are where it's at, you guys. I love them. Okay, now we're going to go in and we're going to do eyes, and I am going to use the, I think I might go in with Desert Sands today. Do I want to go with Desert Sands or Glam Up? Let's see. What do I want to use, you guys? They're both so beautiful. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go in with the Glam Up because I want to use, I'm going to use Warm Teddy for part of my look, so let me go with that first. Okay, so let me get a fluffy brush to start off with. So in the crease, actually, let me go with, I'm going to start off with Buff as my base, okay? Which is a little bit deeper than what I normally would start with, but I'm gonna give this a whirl. And I'm just gonna place that. This brush is a little too big. Hold up. Hold up. That was just a little bit too big for my eyeballs. I don't need it that big. That's a nice highlighter brush, actually. That's what I'm thinking I'll use it for. Okay, so we're placing Buff down first. And you guys, if you don't have this palette, it's well worth it, honestly. I've gotten so many eye looks from this one palette. It's incredible. And they're really nice shadows. Well made, very blendable. Really, really nice. So how many of you are ready for fall? Are you all ready yet? I am. Don't get me wrong, I love spring and summer, and I wish it lasted longer. But fall is just my favorite time of year. Like, I live for fall and spring. I would be happy if those were the only 2 seasons we ever had. Okay, now I'm gonna go into Warm Teddy. And I'm going to place that on the outer corner and in my crease to build up this look a little, because one of the shades I'm going to use from our new lip stylos is a reddish brown, and I think this will match so pretty with that. So what I do is I kind of place it, it kind of comes out sloppy at first, but we're going to go back in and we're going to blend that all with a clean brush, okay? So do not panic. All will be right in the end. Because I know at first it goes on and, you know, like, it's crazy looking. But I promise you it will get blended out and we will be looking good. Okay, so we're just deepening that outer corner. And then we are going to take, actually now I'll take this big fluffy brush and I just want to start blending that out without taking too much of it off, okay? Like, you have to be careful not to over blend, because then you will lose that beautiful depth that we've got going on. And let me get another softer brush. And don't worry if you get anything underneath, we can clean that up after. So I'm just going in and kind of tapping all around where we put that shadow. Okay. And then I need maybe this one. I need a soft brush. There we go. Just want a very soft brush that's not going to take off any product. It's just going to blend it. If you go in with like a very harsh brush, what happens is you blend, but you take a lot of that product off at the same time and disturb it. This is just going to allow me to softly diffuse the areas that I want. Okay, and then we are going to, I'm just going to come in with that Beauty Blender. Make sure that there's nothing there that I don't want. And then we're going to go in with, what do I want to put? I want to put just a little bit of something on the lid, but I don't want it to be, I don't want glitter or shimmer. So I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of Magnolia and just put that on the inner corner. I don't want this to be like a shimmery look at all. I want it to be all matte. But I want to lighten up that inner corner because we got a lot of dark going on. Okay. a lot of dark. So I just want to lighten and brighten that just a tad. Okay, see how it just lightens it a little, but it's not a shimmer shade, so because I don't want that. Don't want any shimmer right now. I want this to be a more fall inspired look, because why not? And then you can always go back in with that Warm Teddy and just go back in and deposit a little bit more if you think that you took too much off during the process. And then I'm going to take Warm Teddy and Buff. I'm going to mix the two. And we are going to go underneath. I love using powder as my eyeliner. For me, it just works a lot better. It's softer. I find it just looks better, especially if you have like a lot of wrinkles and things underneath your eyes. It kind of is a little bit more forgiving, I think. I don't know, that's just me. And and again, if you have any fallout, you can use a little bit of that concealer again to go in and fix that up. And then, do I want to do anything else? I think that's going to be good. I think I'm good with that. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go in with some blush. And because I have more of an orangey theme going on, I think I'm going to go in with this shade. I think it will look a little bit better. So I'm just going to place a little bit on my cheeks, and then I will take a brush and we will blend that in. Let's see. Okay, so now just taking a Pharmacy double-ended brush and blending that in. And it doesn't take a whole lot, you guys. Like I said, these are super blendable. So easy. You can see how pretty that is. And I don't like a lot of blush, you guys, so you can put more if you want. The other thing that I noticed a lot of people have been doing is like putting it down the center of their nose for that more like sun-kissed look. So you can do that too if you want. Like I said, you can build up as much as you want. And that's the beauty of using a lot of cream products, because they blend out so easily versus cream with powder. You know, sometimes they don't blend out very well when you're mixing too much. You know what I mean? Okay, we're gonna do mascara. And I think today, I'm just gonna do Zen, because Zen is like a win-win for everybody. It lengthens, it creates volume, definition, it's super affordable. So if you are on a budget, like everybody can afford Zen. And especially if you join to get the discount, that 50% discount, I mean, it's $5 for the mascara. And it is So good, you guys. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, Zen Mascara is right up there with some of the more expensive mascaras that you'd find like in Ulta, Macy's, any of those places. Like, it truly is a really good mascara. Okay, that's the wand. You got like the top side is taller than the underside. The underside has little tiny short bristles, and then you have your tall longer bristles. It doesn't really matter what way you start, to be honest. Just find what way works best for you. Honestly, I do it differently every time, and I'm never disappointed. Sometimes I start with the little bristles, sometimes I start with the longer. So I don't really find that it ever disappoints me, no matter what way I use it. And if you have trouble growing your lashes, we do have a really good lash and brow serum. And I can say that I've used it many times, and it always brings my lashes back to a good place. And it's never, ever, ever bothered my eyes. I've never had stinging, I've never had irritation, redness, nothing. And it is really affordable, you guys. Really, really affordable. So if you would like to try that, I highly recommend it. Because I've gotten the more expensive versions of the lash growth serums, and honestly, not all, but most of them have really bothered my eyes. I couldn't use them, so it was like a waste of money because they irritated my eyes. So I always go back to the pharmacy one. Always. Okay, do this side. So if you are on a budget, but you've wanted some help with your lashes, you know, try it. Some people have really great results with the lengthening part of the serum. Others have said that they just find a really big difference with the overall health of their lashes. They find their lashes don't fall out as much. They tend to just be in better health than they were, you know. They're not falling out, they are soft. So everyone, you know, can have a different experience, but either way, you guys, it's nothing that is going to be like a wasted product, because if it doesn't help with the growth of your lashes, which I'm sure it will, I mean, it did with me, it will always help to condition and keep the overall health of your lashes better. So it's definitely worth trying. You know, use up the whole tube and see what happens. Give it a whole month, and sometimes, you know, it takes a couple of times. Sometimes you have to use a couple of tubes for it to really see a difference. But so worth it, you guys. Really, honestly, you will not be sorry. Like I said, if you don't get the lengthening part of it out of it, you will at least get healthier lashes from the vitamins and the Capixyl. And of course, I did get some mascara. I'm gonna let it dry and then I'll just flake it off. I have my dinner in the crock pot, you guys. Ugh, I broke that puppy out again. I use it a lot in the winter, but there's a lot of times I use it in the summer too. And I think a lot of people neglect their crock pot in the summer, but if you think about it, what's a better time to use a crock pot than in the summer? Because you're not heating up your whole house with the oven, you know what I mean? So to me, it makes total sense to use it in the summer. And if you use those bags, it's such easy cleanup, which is great. Because I hate doing dishes, you guys. I hate it. We have a dishwasher, but I don't know. I always just end up washing the dishes by hand. I throw my gloves on and I just wash them by hand. They say that dishwashers use less water. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. Probably. Probably. Okay. Get that off. Okay, so that's Zen. For some reason, these lashes lately have been a lot better. This side's been better than this side. It was the opposite before. Before it was the total opposite. I'm trying to find my, here we go. I got this off of Amazon, you guys. It is so good for separating lashes if they've gotten stuck together. And it was so cheap. Crazy cheap. I think it was like, $4, $5, something like that. It was not a lot of money, you guys. I'm just going to take this. All right, let me look up, you guys, so you can see. Okay, so that's Zen mascara, you guys. So cheap. I think it's $10.90 retail now. It went up a little bit. So it's $10.90, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's do our lip, okay? We are going to, I'm going to go in with lip liner. So let's do that. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit about the lip stylo. Let's see, what color do I want to use? I probably will go in with 227, but let me grab my paper. Okay, guys, so the new lip stylos, which are these right here. These are vegan, paraben-free, cashmere finish. They have mango butter, sunflower oil, and vitamin E. They come in 6 shades. So you have a nude pink, a cool brown, beige rose, reddish brown, dusty rose, and brilliant red. So I have, the 3 that I have are, let's see. And they're like a really moisturizing, like, it's a lipstick, but it feels like a lip balm, if that makes sense. Similar to our lip conditioner. So I have cool brown, reddish brown, and nude pink. So let me just swatch them. I'm not going to obviously use all of them, but, well, actually, I could put all of them on to show you and then just finish up with the one I'm going to use. This is the pink shade. So this is nude pink. Okay. And they have a twist up applicator. This is a cool brown, which I am so excited about. Okay, so that's cool brown, which has a very reddish undertone. And then we have reddish brown, which is this one. Isn't that pretty? They're really pretty colors, you guys. So I think I'm going to go in with reddish brown today. And let me see. I think I'm going to go in. Let's let's see, which is going to be closest? Not that. I think I'm going to go with 227 to line my lips. And I think that'll be the best match. Okay, so let's go in with the lighter brown, the cool brown first. We'll show you that one, and then I'll go in with reddish brown. Okay, so that is cool brown. Cool brown? Yeah, cool brown. Look how pretty that is, and it matches the eye look so well. And let's see if it's buildable. Yeah, it's a little bit buildable. Nice. They feel like a chapstick in a good way. Okay, so that's cool brown. And let's take that off, and we will go back in and do reddish brown. Because why not? Why not? Okay, so 227. I need to sharpen it. You know when you can feel the wood? Yeah. I'm down to the wood. I need to sharpen it. Okay, now we're going to go in with reddish brown. And this one is definitely deeper. Definitely deeper and more red. Got a lot of red tone to this. Super, super pretty, you guys. Now, I'm not sure. I would say if I was to do this eye look with this lip look, I would do this lip look at night and go with the cool brown during the day because it's a little bit lighter. And I feel like that would be super pretty to go from day to night. And I'm just going back in with that 227 lip liner. Just to, I feel like one side of my lip looks higher than the other. And I don't want that. Okay, so that's reddish brown, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? And like I said, these are very hydrating. They feel like a chapstick, but in a good way. And they feel really good on the lips. Really good. And they have a nice, they have like not a sheen, like you can see like that doesn't look too glossy. So I think that if you're someone who likes a more matte look, you will like these because you're not going to get a whole ton of like glossiness. Like it doesn't look wet, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like it looks really pretty. It doesn't look like really wet looking. It looks more matte on my lips. And the other thing you could do is, if you like a more matte look to your lips, but you like the feeling of this type of product, go in with a, what am I trying to say, Charlotte? Go in with a setting powder, a translucent clear setting powder. Let me see. I have mine. Let me see. I can go in with this one because this one's just clear. Go in with just you can take it over a tissue if you wanted to, or just go right over. And you can either pat it or take your finger and blend it in, and that powder is going to mattify it a little bit. So it's going to give you kind of the idea and look of a matte, liquid matte lipstick, I should say, but with such a moisturizing feeling to it. Like, I have the powder on now, but my lips still feel super hydrated. I can still feel like the hydration from the product. So that's a really good, a really good compromise. And then if not, just leave it as is and don't put any powder. But look how pretty that is, you guys. So that's reddish brown. So pretty. And then if you wanted to add a little bit of highlight, but you don't want to buy a highlight, you can always use one of your shades from your Glam Up or any of the eyeshadow palettes that you have. If they have like a shimmer shade, you can always use that as your highlight, you guys. So don't forget that, you know. It's a good way to save a little bit of money. The Glam Up has that one, and then Desert Sands, not so much on the Desert Sands. This would be the closest to like the shimmer, but that's really intense. I mean, if you really like a really intense highlight, then by all means. But we do have really nice ones. We have a couple to choose from. So we have 3-in-1 palettes that have highlight. Like I said, you could use a eyeshadow palette. I'm actually just going to go in with, I think, a mix of Gold Tail and Nefertiti for my, just to put a little, just a little right there. I am so sorry. I do not mean to be flipping you off. That is not my intent. I should have used a different finger. I apologize. Okay, Beauty Blender. Where did my Beauty Blender go? I know it's right in front of me, you guys. Why can't I see it? Why? Did it roll? Oh, it rolled in the drawer. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm just taking that Beauty Blender. See how pretty that is? It's just like a really pretty natural, you know, look. Now I don't have Time Locker spray, so I am going to, which one do I want to use? I'm just going to go in with the Glow Fix that I have. This is from Makeup Revolution. And just fan a little bit. And that is a wrap, you guys. So pretty. And like I said, you guys, check out the new lip stylos. You can get them in any shade that you want out of those 6, I think. Yeah, 6. So nude pink, cool brown, beige rose, reddish brown, dusty rose, and brilliant red. I want to try the red one because I love, love, love a good red lip. Because you can rock a red lip even without eyeshadow, you guys. So it's like you can put on some mascara, throw on a red lip, a little bit of makeup, and you are good to go. So go check these out, you guys. Really good for your lips. They are $14.90, I believe, but if you join, you get half off of that. So you guys, I cannot emphasize how much benefits you get by just paying that $19.99 one time to get that 50% off of everything. And that is everything on the website, you guys. There's no limitations. You can't, there's no time limits. Like, you don't have to order so much in a month. You don't have to order every month. You can order as many times as you want. It's the entire website. You have to spend $125 over 6 months' time to continue to get that discount. But if you decide that you don't want it anymore, that's fine, you guys. You don't have to. You do not have to continue. There's no penalties. If you don't want to do it anymore, there's absolutely no penalties with it at all. You can just stop, and that's it. But the $19.99 that you pay up front will last you for 6 months, okay? So you have 6 months to enjoy 50% off. So it's a really good deal, you guys. You don't have to stick with it more than 6 months if you don't want to. I feel like it's a great way to try as many products as you want from Farmacy with that discount. And the prices are going to be so affordable when you have that discount. They're already affordable, but when you add that 50% off, it just makes them that much more affordable. So I think if you're someone who's been wanting to try our products but's on a budget, I would say save up the $20. Everything that you put in your cart when you sign up is 50%. And then you can try a lot of the stuff, especially too, if you're thinking of joining Farmacy to actually sell Farmacy, you obviously want to try the products. So this would be a really good opportunity for you to try those products, and then you're already set up. So if in the future you decide you want to sell, you're already established. Everything that you need to do is there, and you can just start selling by promoting your website link. So it's kind of great both ways, whether you just want the customer discount or you want to try it and then start to sell. So, it's a good way to do it. I think anytime you can save money, obviously you want to do so. So $19.99 gets you that benefit whether you are looking to sell or not. And like I said, if you want to do this as a customer, there is no team building, no inventory, no selling, no promoting, no nothing. I mean, seriously, that is as easy as it gets. You pay $19.99 for 6 months time. Is just purchase $125 over those 6 months. If you do not, by the end of the 6 months, if you haven't reached that $125, they deactivate your account and that's it. But in the meantime, you're getting the benefits of the 50% off, okay? And if you have questions or you really didn't understand what I was just saying, message me and I will explain that in detail to you if you are interested in doing either, okay? So again, we used, for primer, we used our CC in the green for balancing out redness. I went in with our mattifying regular primer just on the areas that I needed. Then we went in with CC cream in the shade medium. We did cream contour in the shade Smize. We did our blush in fresh. Okay, our cream blush and fresh. These are also new products. We did 00 for our for our concealer, I'm sorry. And then I went with 03 concealer just on this area here. Then we used Zen Mascara. We used the Glam Up palette. And for those shades, we used Buff in Warm Teddy and then Magnolia. And Zen Mascara. reddish brown with 227 lip liner. And that is our look, you guys. So, all right, you guys, take care. Have a great week ahead. And I'll be back this week with another video showing you another shade of the lip stylo, the pink one. And I will be using most likely the Rose, probably the Rose Doom palette for the eye look. So we're going to do a color combo with that, okay? All right, you guys, thanks as always for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your purchases, for referrals, for sharing my posts. I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And I will see you soon. Bye, guys.